Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And God, we hate to be right. No, we don't. We don't hate to be right. We're going to talk about something that happened after we recorded a previous video. Rooster Teeth is reportedly for sale. Reportedly. There are multiple outlets reporting on AT&T looking into selling Rooster Teeth, like they are trying to sell Crunchyroll. Again, Crunchyroll hasn't gone through yet. This is very interesting. This is on top of them announcing that they were going to merge Adult Swim with HBO Max. And there seems to be a declining interest on their part in new content for Cartoon Network. All the new stuff is going to HBO Max. It's almost like we know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know, right? We get so much shit from people because they're like, you know what we're talking about. You're all wrong. We are mostly right. There are times we're wrong, but it's not very often. And that sounds arrogant. I don't care if it sounds arrogant because I'm getting really sick and tired of these little whiners yelling at us and telling us, well, you know what you're talking about. Bitch, please.
So we had a couple of years ago when all the drama was going down with Rooster Teeth, we had some people come to us with some information saying this is what the long-term plan is for WarnerMedia and animation. Basically, everything is going to be HBO Max. If it doesn't fit within HBO Max, it's going to get gone, either shut down, sold off, whatever. About a year later, the Crunchyroll sale was announced. People said we're lying about that. And we
got so much crap. You're making that up. And then a little bit later, it was real.
Yeah. Rooster Teeth, we have been saying, if you go back and look at our videos for the last couple of years now, Rooster Teeth might end up like Machinima, snapped by AT&T. Again, if they don't get absorbed into HBO Max, because we heard that they basically just want, a couple of animation companies producing content. They had too many. They never wanted Rooster Teeth. It just came with the deal. Then it would get gone, either shut down, like they shut down Machinima and Drama Fever, or in this case, it looks like they're going to sell it off because they're trying to sell off Crunchyroll. They're probably like, well, we can make some money on this thing.
Yeah.
But who the hell is going to buy Rooster Teeth? They're damaged goods.
I don't know. Somebody will.
No, I don't know.
Well, they overpaid to begin with.
Yeah, they got Rooster Teeth as part of a deal. It was Full Screen. Full Screen bought Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth sold out. Rooster Teeth was basically YouTube before YouTube. They were producing, edgy web content back in the day. Almost everyone who mattered at Rooster Teeth has gotten gone. We've seen rounds and rounds of layoffs. Of course, lots and lots of controversy, and RWBY people are losing interest in. Lots of controversy around all their stuff. They are absolutely damaged goods. And we knew with Warner cracking down on things that they were shutting down profitable divisions. They were consolidating profitable divisions, that a company like Rooster Teeth doesn't really fit into the plan.
No, I mean, the people they used to have in charge would spend money like water. The new people are like penny pinching, like ridiculously penny pinching.
Yeah, they were able to indulge Rooster Teeth as long as they were making money. But I mean, we've covered before that their web traffic, their YouTube stats are way down. They got a lot of flack for taking, RWBY episodes off of YouTube, trying to make people go to their subscription service. The reason they were doing that, I think, was to bring in revenue, to be like, look, we're profitable, honest. And they're probably looking at it like AT&T is looking at, like, we've got HBO Max. We don't need umpteen different subscription services. We're selling off Crunchyroll. You guys aren't bringing it. We're going to sell you off too.
Well, technically, if there is a couple shows they want, they can take them off of Rooster Teeth and put them on HBO Max, technically. I mean, they own it, so they can do whatever they want. Yeah,
and right now, it just looks like Rooster Teeth is just creating content for HBO Max. They've got Genlock, which is, they've tried to monetize Rooster Teeth with DC Comics. They were doing series, and those series got shut down pretty quick. Because honestly, Rooster Teeth was always kind of a niche thing. Rooster Teeth is less valuable than Crunchyroll at this point in time. And I always kind of wondered, Machinima, again, was kind of their sister network, and they shut them down like right out of the gate. They came in and they were like, we're shutting Machinima down. Again, yesterday, earlier in the day, it was announced that Adult Swim and HBO Max were merging, so it was like, yeah, Rooster Teeth. In that video, I said, well, it's a matter of time until they just roll Cartoon Network and Rooster Teeth in with it. I did not expect a Rooster Teeth sale to be in the works, potentially. Maybe.
Well, I kind of figured something would happen. I thought they'd just absorb it more likely, but I knew they'd do something with it.
Yeah, but they don't really have any, here's the thing, they don't really have any IP beyond RWBY, and they're trying to do the Genlock thing. What does Rooster Teeth have? They have a bunch of people doing Let's Plays. Half of them seems like they're in freaking scandals.
I was going to say, they're probably going to get rid of it. They might not have been going to get rid of it before, but they sure as hell are now.
Yeah, and I think they were trying to go Hollywood doing animation, stuff like that. Trying to prove that they were valuable beyond just doing web cartoons and Let's Play videos and stuff like that. But I think it's game over for sure. And I don't know who's going to buy them, and they're not going to pay very much for it. So
they're not saying how much it is.
No. So AT&T is considering the sale of Rooster Teeth, creator of Red vs. Blue and RWBY. Again, most of the people who matter at Rooster Teeth are long gone.
And again, this is on several news outlets, just us. So
yeah, yep. Suck a peach. Bloomberg broke it yesterday. AT&T is looking into possibly selling Rooster Teeth Productions, a subdivision of WarnerMedia's sales and distribution subsidiary. Bloomberg reports. Bloomberg sources, who remained anonymous because the matter is private. This is exactly what happened with Crunchyroll.
And everybody, you're lying.
You're lying. It's just a rumor. They said the ongoing coronavirus pandemic has complicated efforts to sell the business. Again, it's not just coronavirus, because video streaming is doing really well. Rooster Teeth is damaged goods. They're worthless. They're a worthless company.
Worthless, but
they're not worth
what they were a year ago.
No. They have run the brand into the ground. RWBY is on the massive decline. Genlock, I don't think, ever took off. They've had scandal after scandal. They're damaged goods. They're not going to go for even a fraction of what in my opinion. If it were me, I would not even pay a fraction of what I would pay for Crunchyroll because of all the baggage that we have.
I never paid for Crunchyroll.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, they did. So this comes after AT&T spun off DirecTV and other streaming parts of the business in a deal with TPG Capital in February. AT&T did not specify how much it's possibly seeking in the sale of Rooster Teeth, according to Bloomberg. Rooster Teeth canceled RTX Austin 2020 due to the pandemic, rescheduled the event for the following September. RTX returns this year as a digital event called RTX at Home, taking place between July 8th and 17th. The annual event goes back to Austin in 2022. Yeah, right. According to Bloomberg's sources, Rooster Teeth was already in a precarious situation.
No shit.
According to Clownfish TV, for 2 fucking years, and other YouTubers, it's not just us, but we have had people, I will tell you, we have had firsthand contact with multiple Rooster Teeth and WarnerMedia employees over the last couple of years, and they've all told us basically the same thing, that Rooster Teeth, Crunchyroll, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim were all living on borrowed time. It was all about launching HBO Max, and then all this stuff that they're making is basically just content for that streaming platform. They knew this. A lot of people at the company knew it. This is why I think you saw Bernie Burns get gone and he left, because they're like, yep, I'm out of here.
Well, beyond that, why couldn't they just sell it? I mean, why pay for it when you can sell it to somebody else and just license the content?
Yeah,
it's a hell of a lot cheaper.
Yeah, if they wanted to, they could cut a deal. If RWBY is really that valuable, which it's not.
It's not.
But if RWBY is really that valuable to you, then you just cut a deal and say, look, we're going to stream RWBY on our platform for the next 5 years or whatever. You're going to make, whoever buys it, we've got the RWBY license for the next 5 years. That's all you got to do. Bernie Burns left last year. Right. That is not a good sign. When everybody's leaving, that's not a good sign.
Well, revenue dipped from $70 million in 2018 to $50 million in 2019. I'm sure it's probably less than that now.
I'm sure.
Flipping out and trying to get people to go to the subscription service.
Yep, that's why they pulled a lot of the content off of YouTube. They kept pushing. I'm like, why are they pushing another streaming service when, they've WarnerMedia has umpteen streaming services, and they shut down Machinima, and they shut down Drama Fever, which actually was making money.
That still made me mad. I'm still salty about Drama Fever.
There was no warning with Drama Fever. They're just like, yep.
I went to watch my show and it was gone. I'm like, wait, what happened?
Just boom, literally overnight, Drama Fever was gone. So, in this case, it looked like they were trying very, very hard to justify their existence. Again, this is what we've been telling you. Having scandals in there did not help. Yeah, and now the original rumor that we heard was that they were going to merge them. I think the pandemic And they're looking at like, well, if people are willing to pay for these companies, we'll offload them that way. Because again, you've got to realize AT&T is in a massive amount of debt right now. They're going to look at this and be like, why do we have like 5 different cartoon studios?
Yeah, you don't need that many.
We just need a couple people to make cartoons for HBO Max. You can
sell these off and then still license the content if you really, really want it. And it'd be a hell of a lot cheaper.
It's somebody else's problem.
Mm-hmm. And then if there's a scandal, it's somebody else's problem.
It's somebody else's problem. Yeah, so the scandals may have, because they're, beyond the, this whole situation with Kovic and Haywood is, there was a Rooster Teeth exec that was accused of like beating his wife and all this other crazy stuff. Then they had the BLM thing with LeVar Burton's daughter, and they've just had scandal after scandal after scandal. They had employees coming out talking about crunch time, that so much of the time working on RWBY and working on Genlock was unpaid.
Yeah, we had people that working on those came to us too, and were telling us stuff behind the scenes. So we've been having people coming to us the whole time.
We have been, and people said we're full of shit. They kept calling us the Alex Jones of cartoons.
Well, it's funny to me because if we're so full of shit, why do these people keep coming to us to tell us what's going on?
Yeah, because they know by what we're saying that we're talking to people within the company.
And we also know what we're talking about.
Imagine that. Now, look, and like I said in the other video, we're not always right. And things that are rumors,
mostly right.
Things that are rumors, we report as rumors. But I can tell you that we did have people coming to us, many people. It wasn't just, we had multiple people, and I don't know if they're still with Warner's or not, but we had multiple people at Warner's and Rooster Teeth coming to us and saying, here's what's going on. And when all the stories meshed up, it was like, okay, let's talk about this because there's clearly something going on here. Anyway, Rooster Teeth is best known for RWBY, which is declining in popularity, by the way. The company rose to prominence in the early days of the internet, thanks to Red versus Blue. They jumped on that. Yeah, and again, it was like they don't even own, they kind of own it, but it's Halo. It's based off Halo, you know? Rooster Teeth isn't the only company the phone giant has sold in recent years. Sony bought Crunchyroll for, no. This is actually not quite accurate. They're trying to buy Crunchyroll.
Mm-hmm. They might not be allowed to.
There might be an antitrust issue. And what I am hearing, again, rumor, what I'm hearing is if the Crunchyroll sale does not go through, then Crunchyroll gets basically gone because they don't need it. So there might be some antitrust issues there. The sale has not gone through. Rooster Teeth, I don't know who would want it because all you're buying basically is RWBY and a bunch of gaming live streamers that were involved in scandals.
Yeah, if you buy it, it's not going to be for very much.
No.
I can't think. They're saying, well, that's what the value of it was, like $50 million with the ad was they made for money off of it.
Yeah,
but it's probably down even more from that. So, it's worth it for the ad money you'll get. But unless you're going to make new stuff or turn it around, I can't see it being very valuable.
Well, who's going to want Rooster Teeth first anyway? Because if they bought this, whoever's buying it probably has another streaming company. They're probably like, we just want your content, or we want you to make content for our streaming service. I don't think there's any real value to Rooster Teeth. And again, RWBY has been on the decline. Fans are pissed off, and all of it, in hindsight, again, this is what we've been telling you. All of it makes sense because they were scrambling, trying to make money, trying to get some black on the books. So this didn't happen. Either they got shut down or sold off, but we knew they were in a bad place 2 years ago. And there it is, guys. There it is. So
we'll keep you updated when we hear about what happens, but told you this was coming. We've been telling you this is coming, but what do we know?
Clownfish TV, oh my God, we got brigaded so hard on the Rooster Teeth videos. Clownfish TV, they just want Rooster Teeth to fail. They don't know what they're talking about. Rooster Teeth is fine. Rooster Teeth has never been better.
Well, cock bite me.
We're going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.